All right, fans, welcome to Sports Night with Jorge. Once again, we're gonna keep our topic with Tua Tagovailoa. So far, nothing has been said about his contract. Still negotiating. See, if they could come with a term to make him the highest paid quarterback in this league. Once again, I want to thank those that have subscribed to the channel, guys. I appreciate it. Those that give me the likes and also the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Now there's probably one, two, three, four, five, six things I want to talk about Tua Tagovailoa. Critical things that people understand about this quarterback. We all say he's not elite. Uh, like I say, I'm a positive person. Don't talk no negativity. I look at the positive. Okay, what as Tua has brought in to this ball club. Decision making. Tua has demonstrated good decision making skills on the field. He typically reads defense well and makes quick decisions under pressure. This attribute is critical for the quarterback in the NFL, where a split second decision can determine the outcome of a play. This is where we talk about his quick release, how he move out of the pocket, how his accuracy, how he throws the ball, and where to know where the linebackers, the safeties, and the corners are. So this is something that and intangibles that he has that people don't understand. Some quarterbacks don't have that kind of skills, especially in the NFL. The other one is the one I just said a few minutes ago, the mobility of the pocket presence. While known for his elite speed, believe it or not, Tua has a good mobility and agility within the pocket. He can extend plays with his feet, invade pressure, because we've seen that before, and create opportunities downfield. His ability to move around the pocket effectively adds another dimension to his game and makes it harder to defend against. So imagine this is why he lost weight. Last year he gained a lot of weight. This year we're probably going to see another running Tua. Run to your left, run to your right. Of course, he's a lefty quarterback. His accuracy is on the left side. Doesn't mean he can't throw the ball, but he, in either direction. But it's more easier. Uh, he has shown through the years as a Dolphin quarterback that he could make these throws. Excuse me, that he can make these throws. So another thing that he has is the leadership and composures. Despite his young age and the limited NFL experience, because remember, first 2 years was kind of difficult, missing all these games. Tua has shown leadership qualities on and off the field. A very professional guy. He maintains composure in high pressure situations and has earned the respect of his teammates and coaches through his work ethic and attitude. Once again, when I say that on my last podcast, here's a quarterback that takes responsibility. Okay? He doesn't criticize none of his teammates. He doesn't get mad with his coaches. He just plays football. He makes a mistake. He blames everything on him. He doesn't point fingers. That's why I think his professionalism, as professional as he is, I never see him blame anybody but himself. And you know that every time he's in the media or stepped up to the podium, that's what he does as a professional football player. Don't criticize others. Just say, hey, it's on me. I made a mistake. I threw the bad ball, you know, and you got media just trying to push everything in there, just to make the guy say something he don't want to say. The other one I got, which would be the fourth one, is his football IQ. Tua understands of the game in advance for a young quarterback. He grasps offensive scheme quickly, processes information efficiently, and adjusts to his play accordingly based on defense alignment. His football IQ allows him to exploit the weaknesses in the opposite defense to capitalize on an opportunity. You've seen that a lot with Tyreek Hill and Waddle. Okay? Two great wide receiver doing their cross routes, and Tua immediately with his quick release, release the ball right on the dot. This is something that is important in the NFL. It's not about throwing 50-yard, 60-yard bombs, 70-yard bomb. Okay, because you got two great wide receivers, now three with Odell Beckham. And of course, we got more good one with Esekama, which I hope he makes the team, and I think he will. Speed is important, but also the accuracy of throwing the ball, the quick release, the open guy. It's hard to cover these two or three wide receivers at the same time. That's going to pose problem to the defense this year, believe it or not. So one thing is, another one is arm talent. While he's not possessing a cannon of an arm like an NFL quarterback, Tua has efficient arm strength to make it all necessary throws at the professional level. You see, remember when they came into the league and they say, "Hey man, this guy can't throw no more than 50 yards." You know, you throw it to Tyreek Hill and he runs 10 yards, then he goes 50, and it's considered a 60-yard bomb. Tua has changed that a lot too. Has proven a lot of people wrong. You know, his ability to vary his throwing velocity and deliver accurate passes to different areas of the field enhance his effectiveness as a passer. Once again, when he throws the ball, he throws it with accuracy. Okay? He has a great attribution when it comes to throwing the ball. We have 32 teams in the NFL. Okay? You have, I can say, great quarterbacks. Mahomes in Kansas City, pocket passer. Okay? You also have running quarterbacks when you got Russell Wilson in Pittsburgh, Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. But remember, Lamar Jackson is more a running quarterback than a passing quarterback. Now, he can pass the ball now, but it's the accuracy how he throws the ball. His timely manner throwing the ball makes it to the receiver. I mean, I've seen routes with the Dolphins that they're turning the routes and the ball's already there. Some quarterbacks can't do that throw. You got Aaron Rodgers, you got Kirk Cousins, more people with more experience, more time in the league. But that's one thing it's very important. And then the last thing is intangibles. Tua Tagovailoa, he possesses intangibles quality that are highly valued in a quarterback, such as resilience, determination, and a strong work ethic. These qualities contribute to develop as a player and his ability to overcome challenges throughout his career. Once again, for Tua doubters, this is your quarterback. This is your franchise quarterback. Those that say that he's not an elite quarterback, unfortunately, I could tell you something. What do you call an elite quarterback? Like I said also in my other podcast. Statistics, winning the playoffs, winning the Super Bowl, and now finally he's an elite quarterback. Well, Dan Marino didn't win a Super Bowl, and he was an elite quarterback. Amazing guys, huh? Great stats, by the way, Dan Marino. I tell everybody this: if Dan Marino's playing at this time, at this level, if he was younger, 10 more years, 20 more years, guys, he will have records that you would be impressed. Probably 7,000 yards passing, probably 50, 55, 60 touchdowns. You see, the sports has changed. Unfortunately, he had an Achilles injury, and that forced Dan Marino to actually call it quits. But I look at Tua, especially his injury, hip injury, concussion. Concussion. Sorry by saying that the way I said it. Concussion. He has overcome a lot of stuff, guys. I think he's deserved his contract. Like I say it, he does deserve it. A lot of people don't want him here. Everybody say, hey, let him play his 5th year. See what happens. Let him play it out. Because why now, as a GM, you have doubts? It's the market. Regardless, you got to pay it. Lawrence got 275 from Jacksonville, and he's not even near close to the stats that Tua had and has, and record, winning record, losing record. I just don't get it. Greer has to step up and get this done as soon as he can, because we what 2 months away. Then we have football coming up as the season in September. So, as a Dolphin fan, I pray that this man gets it done. The man is amazing. Tua is an amazing professional football player, well respected in the NFL. See what happened as Dolphin fan that we are. Um, we used to the Dan Marino, excuse me, Ryan Tannehill, excuse me, Jay Filier, Chad Pennington. By the way, had a good season with the Dolphins. But Chad Pennington wasn't a superb quarterback, like a big major quarterback like a Dan Marino. That was one of the best quarterbacks we had. If I go back then, David Woodley, Don Strock. I could go on and talk about quarterbacks in Miami. But right now, we have a true winner. Last 2 seasons, 22 wins. Well, let me say now I had a comment, a very important comment, actually today. Dolphins cannot win a winning season. Dolphins cannot win with a winning team record. They were 1 in something with team with winning records. Let me ask you a question. You rather be 6-11 or rather be 11-6? You see, guys, every win counts. Unfortunately, the last 3 games for the Dolphins were difficult because they got hit with a lot of injuries. Tyreek Hill, Waddle, Chubbs, Phillip. They got hit pretty hard. But one thing I'm going to guarantee you, this is the year that the Dolphins will win the division. I want to be honest. I think nobody's better than the Dolphins in the AFC East. I know some Jet fans ain't going to like what I'm about to say. Aaron Rodgers does not convince me coming back from an Achilles. He's 39 years old. Okay? He'll be turning 39 years old when he hits the field. Or he is 39 already, so That's not an easy task. Same thing as Kirk Cousin coming back from an Achilles in Atlanta. Just think about that. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. Imagine, prepare mentally, physically, for you to know that when you hit that turf, when you hit that field, you remember that injury happened there. Because see, Kirk Cousins is going to play in turf, and so does Rodgers. It's a difficult task to engage, to deal with when you hit the field. That's why I believe the Miami Dolphins will win the division. I think they should be the favorite. Uh, we have picked so many good players through the years. As fans, it's time. Look at the Panthers, Florida Panthers, 30 years. But Panther went back to back Stanley Cup last year and this year. And then what, 2 years, 3 years into their new season, they made it against the Avalanche and lost. So they've been there. But that's why you make changes and get the right player. Put him in your team. One thing I agree that coaches should be doing, and I think it did hurt the Dolphins, but it's because I understand due to all the injuries that we had. Okay, you're changing the offensive line too many times. Keep the players right guard, left guard, center. Don't move them around. It's kind of difficult. We also need backup. We need backup players for just in case these players get hurt. This is one thing that I think Miami needs to work on is the offensive line if they want to protect Tua Tagovailoa. I'm gonna predict this. I think Tua is gonna have an amazing season, but I also believe Miami is gonna be more a running team than a passing team. I mean, I look at their roster; they are loaded in running backs, they are loaded in wide receiver. In the defensive side, they're loaded in safety, in the secondary. Uh, a key guy we're gonna miss, yes, is Wilkins, but I think Sealer will do a good job. I think putting pressure up front is going to help this defense and the offense in these typical games. I don't make prediction yet. Somebody told me when you make your prediction, I wait when the whole roster is set. I'm a firm believer in the 53-man roster. I know you like to trade players, pick up players, go to free agency. Give the kid a chance, man. Give these college kids a chance. I mean, we pick up a great running back. We pick up a good offensive lineman in the draft. So I think we're solid. We just need a little bit more help in the offensive line to help Tua. Okay. They were telling me, but George, why we didn't sign Hendry? Because he went to Baltimore. Listen, guys, Miami depth is solid. They are a solid team. Okay, on paper, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is my opinion. I hope some people might disagree with it and say you're crazy, but I'm a Dolphin fan and I'm proud to be a Dolphin fan, and I'm not ashamed to say it. With the schedule they got, they could go undefeated. It's a possibility. One thing I'm also worried about is our coach McDaniels making decisions. One thing I like about him, I'm not gonna lie to you, he's not afraid to go on fourth down. He's not a great fourth down in inches, fourth down in one. He gambles a lot. Okay. One thing we have to work on, to be honest with you, is actually the time clock. That hurt us in the playoff against Buffalo. And that's a coach decision. That's something that, we're human, guys. We make mistakes. The only thing is we cannot have fans out there just criticizing our team. If you're a true fan, and I know you've been waiting for a long time, and I agree with you, but you got to have patience. You got to have patience with the Miami Dolphins. And I know we have been holding on for a long time. But this is the window for the Dolphins. Same thing happened to San Francisco. That was their window. and they missed it. Close game against Kansas City in the Super Bowl, but that's one thing we have to recognize. Uh, we have the players, we have the talent, we have the roster. Now let's go out there on Sundays and show up. That's all we got to do, guys. But anyhow, thank you so much. This is all I got. Like I said, there's no information reported for Tua contract yet. The moment I do get it, I'll let you guys know. You guys have a blessed night. Thank you once again. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please give me the likes. If you like the video, your comments, if you need to comment on something on the video, let me know. And I'll be glad to help you and try to get as much information that I can. Once again, thank you, you guys, and have a blessed night. Thank you so much.